finance software, right?
Here's hoping.
We get the launch, Lisa and I talked a couple things about this, the budget. We were able to reduce the payroll taxes and service line item 4155044 down to 105 because payroll services will be brought in-house.
Right, so how much does that save us?
It was $8,000. We estimated about $8,000.
Good.
There wasn't, I haven't had a chance to completely look to see how much we might be able to adjust this, but the police department, the chief caught, there was a typo in the uniforms and equipment line. It's supposed to be 18,000, not 1,800, and I happened to catch that in the selectman column, it didn't include the overtime line. So his budget it went up a little bit compared to what was initially not requested. He's still overall, he's still at 42%. And then when we sent this to Thornton, they asked why the difference between what Dan talked about in October and what we had talked. The difference is that this board's recommended higher wages since he's had a chance to go back. Dan also recommended higher wages for some of his guys as they got certification. And the big difference is the retirement. I mean, what he presented in October and what this rate here for the fire department is $21,000 difference, and half of that is the retirement, and it's because of the need to provide higher wages.
And basically it was when I did that original budget, I just did like a 2% holder.
Yeah.
Until we figured out what the actual COLA would be.
Yeah.
And that was basically, and that night that I went up there, I told them it might go up like another 15 or 20, just because I had already kind of run some numbers by then.
It's not that different in comparative on a $2 million budget, I think. And of course, this year, they're paying higher, Thornton pays a higher percentage.
Right. So I think that's
I think that's
I think about that, because we're gonna keep revisiting it, as we're got other things we're figuring out. And also, when I was going through old town reports today, I got this huge collection. And I think it was in 1991, they did a separate warrant article to improvements to what they call the bandstand at Blair Cemetery. So they cut, years back, they didn't call it the gazebo, they called it the bandstand. So any funds that were used for improvement needs to be a separate warrant article.
And that was the last time work was done on it? I'm just saying,
presumably. No, because 3 years ago, Dorothy Wright, who worked for cemetery, she actually repainted the whole thing.
Okay, but what we're contending with right now is structural.
But yeah, like,
It's not
we
cosmetic,
it's like we need to demo it and start over. So, I don't know, but going back to the George Jurgen Fund, I'd like to ask Michelle if she has time to go through our records and find the folder on the George Jurgen Fund, see what the trust, but there's a trust agreement somewhere. It might have even been part of his will. There's two ways you can have a trust agreement. You can have a testament trust through your will, or you can have a separate document. I think it might have been through his will. So we must have a copy of that in-house.
No, I think I have. I
we just got it.
Oh.
Jenny.
Yeah, I reached out to them,
Because I want to see what it says for purpose.
Yeah, we got that, I think, from
Yeah.
Jenny, because Jenny did research on all the capital reserves and that.
Yeah.
So, well, I need to get the information.
Yeah, I can get you, I'm quite sure I have it.
Because I just want to get that description, so we can possibly see if we can build a new bandstand with that or not. I don't think we can.
I don't think so
I think it
either.
has to be on this.
Administration, I think is what it
campus.
says,
Yeah,
is
okay.
administration.
Okay, just wanted to verify that,
Yeah.
because, yeah, okay.
Maybe for the reception area, that's one we could look
Oh,
at.
yeah, I love that.
But there's not enough,
Yeah.
there's not
No.
enough in there for
Right.
that entire.
But it could help.
Could help.
We got $150,000 in there,
Yeah,
so we could tap that for a portion of it.
yeah.
Wow, things are looking up. I didn't even think about that one. All right. This is still high though.
Yeah.
So do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.